Hey Virgo, hi, I hope you're doing well. This is your general reading for March 2026. General in the sense that it's forecast of what's going down for you in March across the board. And I'm using the Rider-Waite deck and some oracle cards. This is for Virgo. If you're a Virgo Sun or Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising or Virgo Venus, or if you have a lot of Virgo in your natal chart, this might resonate with you. So take what resonates and throw out what doesn't, don't force it. And we'll see what March has in store for you. Virgo. Eight of Cups. Chariot. So your energy, cool, calm and collected. Giving a lot this March. Some of you, somebody's coming in for you. Competent, caring, kind-hearted, but not love bomb type, but a kind-hearted, maybe water sign, pleasant personality. Could be a Cancer. Some of you, this is about your need to move about, not at speed, but move with care and caution, consideration. Some of you might be getting thinking about getting a new car, but I feel that a lot of you will be on the road this month, coming month. You're going to want to maybe review what's been going down. Some of you, this refers to your romantic life. Have a kind of review of where it's going, where it's headed. For many of you, it's it's moving nicely, moving along fluidly. You might be wanting to protect it a bit. Some of you, there's people around you who are jealous, so watch that. Might be showing signs of jealousy. You may want to be protecting yourself from any arguments, conflict. A likelihood of arguments coming up in the month. You might feel argumentative, or somebody's around you, there's could be argumentative. You may have an inner turmoil, inner conflict in March, having to make choices. Many of you are going to be faced with two different paths. You're not really sure. You can't really decide. Some of you will be faced with choice of two different partners, and that will be problematic because you won't be able to decide which one. But decisions for March, following conflict, arguments, disagreements. What do you do following that? Just kind of slope off quietly, leave it for a bit, maybe don't confront it. Focus on the tangible, material. Somebody may come in and want to help you out with dilemma. An earth sign. Practical solutions. Many of you know someone who's very practical, possibly a Taurus, somebody who's very practical, and they come up with practical solutions. If this isn't someone you know, this is your state of mind, you're going to be searching for practical solutions when regards your possibly your love life, your partnership. Many of you are faced with choices in love in March. Soulmate energy. Wanting a soulmate. Taking action together. Something with potential. I feel like after this energy, this indecision has passed, you're going to then see the potential, future potential. Likely many of you with a love interest and the potential of where you could go and what you could do. For others of you, this is linked to travel. What options do you have in terms of travel, in terms of work? Some of you are going to take a last minute, lastminute.com. You're going to do a last minute flight, just to pick up a flight to go somewhere, to get and some of you are in a kind of conflict with somebody because you want something different. You want to do things differently. You want something different to them. You're not on the same page. You see all the potential, but you can't there's that tension where you want to be on the same page so that you can make choices together. But neither of you can kind of quite get there. Some of you walking away from a friendship. And you've been thinking about it. You kind of don't want to, but do you want to? You're not sure what to do. You're leaving something behind. In whichever case, you're leaving something behind and having difficulty in deciding whether to or not. Many of you leaving relationship, which is causing grief because it's a difficult decision. But once you make the decision, you'll kind of be free. Others of you are going to have to be exceedingly patient with your partner over the month of March. If it's not your partner, then there'll be people who are going to require patience dealing with you, Virgo. You will attract some luck, though. It's not all bad. You will be attracting some luck and some good fortune somewhere in the month, and this could be related to work or money. know, many of you may be finding that your romantic life starts to improve. Maybe once you've walked away from someone, you meet somebody else, like a soulmate, or if you're in an existing relationship, it starts to work, function better. You know, after you have looked at the potential, learned patience, but I feel that there is going to be some regret. You're anticipating in making, you know, important decision in March. You're anticipating that you're going to regret making the wrong one. There really isn't a wrong one. The decision you make will be the one you make, and it will obviously affect your future, because I feel like it's quite a significant one. Because you're wanting the happy ever after here. You're wanting things to be functioning, you know, loving, a good home, a happy, loving home. You're wanting, you know, forward movement. Even, you know, protectiveness. Some of you dealing with a Cancerian. You want to get on the same page as each other. You don't want arguments. This could be also in the work environment, some kind of conflict or a clash of interests, where you have this, you know, these ideas and concepts, and then, you know, you're being challenged. Do you stay? Do you go? Do you give up? Do you just walk away? Is what you'll be dealing with in March. And many of you are going to be calling in your soulmate because you've been waiting, wishing, hoping, looking back perhaps as well over, you know, past relationships, past events, how you behaved previously, why things hadn't worked before. And you feel ready for something new, for some of you. Yeah, dreams will be fulfilled. You have the Ten of Cups. Life might start to feel magical again. More self-belief. See, look, you're not powerless. This is a mental prison. This is you, worst case scenario thinking. And you're not at all powerless to make this decision. But you're thinking that you are. And that's from a lack of self-confidence that keeps cropping up in March. Maybe I feel that maybe somebody in your environment is kind of, you know, could be grinding you down through arguments or picking arguments or just generally disagreeing with you all the time. For some of you. And it stops you getting what you want. Your weight will ultimately be lifted off your shoulders by the end of the month. For some of you, you're in a bit of a codependent relationship. For some of you, you're in disagreement because you are remembering things differently to, say, your partner or colleague or family members or whoever is contributing to this conflicting situation here. But if you let go of the timelines, you can, trust in what's for you is for you, what's meant for you. If you overanalyze, of course, you'll find yourself getting caught up in that mental paralysis. So you need to watch that. And be a magnet for the things you want. Your self-confidence needs some work this month. Perhaps if you were a little bit more daring, if in doubt, wear red. Wear red. If you were to be a little bit more daring in March, step outside of your comfort zone. You may find, things change, things improve. You could be out of whack, like off balance, needing to address that, and be clear with your intentions. What are your intentions? Perhaps it would be good to do a list. Your favourite thing, Virgo, list making. To do a list, of intentions, to set them, to ask yourself, what is it I need? What is it, that I necessarily want, but what is it that I feel I need? March, coming into this year. What am I lacking? Which areas of my life aren't fully functioning? Do I need more rest? Do I need a better diet? Should I be socialising more or less? Have a good, clear look. You will do. I just feel it's going to take you a little bit of time to do so, and maybe a nudge, somebody who might come in and give you a bit of a push. Focus on the practical solutions this month. Well, that's what I got for you, Virgo. I hope it was resonated and helpful. At least if you enjoy the reading, then do please give me a thumbs up, like and share, and subscribe. I'm sending you lots of love, wishing all the best for March, and thanks for tuning in. Bye.